It was when he was getting Killer Cam's. Remember his pink fur coat?
I seen that
with the hat. You seen that one?
Yeah.
He was getting that, and he was like, "Wow, this is crazy." And I was looking in the comments, and you had positive comments, and you had negative comments. The positive comments was like, "It's so cool that he is like really a student of hip hop, and he respects it that much to collect certain things because he got like Tupac's jewelry."
Yeah.
He has Pharrell's jewelry.
Yeah.
He's collecting things. And then I seen, some negative stuff about some stuff that Kendrick Lamar said about the colonizing and stuff like that. And he shouldn't be doing that. And I want to get your initial thoughts on, is that a good thing that he's kind of collecting, if you want to call it like artifacts or history of hip hop, or is that a bad thing? See through the dark like Stevie Wonder. All right, man. So let's get into the second topic.
Let's do it.
I know you seen Drizzy Drake.
Yeah.
Dropped 100 gigs for your head top. That's what he called it. For your head top. For your head top. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. What you think about it, man? I know you say you've seen a lot of those videos. It looks like backstage stuff, studio sessions, and stuff like that.
I thought it was pretty cool, man. I've seen like probably 25 videos that other people posted on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Yeah. I didn't actually go to the website with the full 100 gigs and stuff yet.
Yeah.
Which, I'll probably be checking it out as time goes by. But I think it's pretty cool, man. I think it's pretty strategic, a pretty strategic marketing move, especially coming off of the biggest beef of his career.
Okay.
I think it was a genius move to kind of flood the timelines and flood the internet with, hey, just to remind y'all, this is what I've been doing and this is how I got here. In case y'all forgot.
Drake is still that guy. Okay.
In case y'all forgot. And also to the people that didn't know, now you know. So I think it was very strategic in a place right here, right now where he's at in his career. And he's probably going to drop an album right after it. I'm assuming.
Yeah. That would be dope if he dropped an album. I know he did release 3 songs.
He did release 3 songs. I got them pulled up right here.
Yeah.
He got a song with Young Thug and 21 Savage called It's Up. Mm-hmm. It's pretty hard. Mm-hmm. He got a song with Lotto. I'm going to check out. And he also has, he got a song kind of like a Afrobeat type thing. Mm-hmm. It's pretty good. So he dropped a 3-track demo or EP, as you would say, to go with the 100 gigs project. Yeah. So it's pretty cool, man. I love the strategy of it. What do you think his strategy of doing this is?
I think Drake just letting people know, like, yeah, I went through this little beef. He dropped the song after the beef or whatnot. Mm-hmm. Some people liked it. Some people wasn't really, rocking with it. But I think Drake just letting people know I got more in my inventory. I'm not out of stuff. I got plenty of music. So okay. I think Drake is prepared for pretty much anything.
I think he is too.
He
got a lot of ammunition. I seen an interview for him back in like 2008. He was talking to somebody and he was like, this has to work because I'm sacrificing everything. He was like, I'm sacrificing not having the family life and the marriage and this and that.
Yeah.
So he pretty much like gave everything into his music.
Yeah.
So, I mean, shout out to Drake, man.
I think he has the same mentality that Michael Jackson had, Prince had, and they had like a vault mentality.
Yeah.
Meaning they're recording all of these songs because what we hear is only probably a small percentage of the songs that actually made it to the album. Okay. But what about all the songs and stuff that didn't make the album? That goes into the vault and it could be dropped at a later date, and it's just 100 gigs and it probably wasn't 5-10% of what he actually has in the vault. It's a vault mentality.
I'm sure he got some stuff in the vault.
Yeah. I believe any professional rapper who's doing this every day, because imagine if we rapped every day, how many songs we would actually have.
And we have
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, just doing it every day. And I love that he's recording the process, because maybe we will get that, Drake documentary one day, kind of like the Kanye West, Tupac. Yeah. Maybe we will get the documentary and see everything that's been going on behind the scenes.
Big facts. And it just goes to show that content is king. You have to record and document everything. It's a lot. That's a lot of things that I wish I would have documented in the past. Like when we was coming up, we was recording in the kitchen and in the bathroom, in the closet.
Yeah.
My first beat machine, stuff like that. I wish I would have had footage for You know, me and you got together a couple of years ago. We started KIP. We made sure that's something that we did. You know, shooting videos, recording conversations, interviews. But yeah, just goes to show content is king. Record the process from beginning to end.
Yeah, man. I heard somebody say they was like, everybody should do content. And the reason why is, imagine if you could go back and look at footage of your granddad and grandma, or your great granddad and grandma had all of this footage of their life, whether they was doing a podcast or whether they was just hanging out. You could go and it was a place where you could see that footage. Like I think I've seen my granddad maybe one time and it was a picture.
Yeah.
But that would be so cool to go back and like see videos and content of them just having conversations or doing, you know, whatever their hobby was. That would be so cool, man.
I think it'd be super dope, man.
Yeah.
I seen some footage from the 100 Gig project with I guess it was 40, his producer.
Yeah.
He was saying that Drake has put himself in a position and learned how to stay relevant. He thinks Drake can stay relevant up into his 60s as an artist somehow in music. And I believe it. You know, you look at somebody like Snoop Dogg, who's pushing 55, 60, who's still relevant, out there carrying the torch at the Olympics.
Getting paid $500,000 a day.
That's what they say. They say he getting paid. They say he getting paid.
He getting paid more than anybody at the Olympics, man.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Snoop Dogg, man.
Big shout out. But yeah, man, I think it's pretty cool, man. Shout out to Drake, and hopefully he'll stay out of beefs.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as far as the relevance, man, I actually sat down and watched most of the LL Cool J interview. Have you seen that one yet?
I have not.
So yeah, LL Cool J did an interview with Shay Shay.
Yeah.
And I think he said he's 56 and about to drop another album.
Yeah, he been putting out some singles too. He got a single
and still sound good.
And sounds good.
You know what I'm saying?
Got a single with Saweetie. You seen that?
I heard about it. I haven't listened to it.
He sounded good. Sounded decent. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, that's what it is. Stay relevant. Stay in shape. Produce content. Put it out there. And the people gonna ride with you, man. They don't care how old you are.
That goes back to the conversation we had last week about should older rappers have their own genre.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So LL is 56 and still rocking. Can you really see Drake maybe dropping an album at 56?
Drake is absolutely.
Absolutely.
He's absolutely going to drop. Because he already think he's 20. He's absolutely going to drop an album at 56. And like 40 said, I can see him evolving good enough to where he's able to do that because he's held on to the young crowd for a long time.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
13, 14, 15-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 90-year-olds, everybody knows his music.
Yeah.
And he's so diverse, you know what I mean, and well-rounded that, I mean, I can see it happening.
I want to say one thing. So the videos I watch, one in particular was when he was getting Killer Cam's, remember his pink fur coat?
I seen that
with the hat. You seen that one?
Yeah.
He was getting that and he was like, wow, this is crazy. And I was looking in the comments and you had positive comments and you had, you know, negative comments. Mm-hmm. The positive comments was like, it's so cool that he is like really a student of hip hop and he respects it that much to collect certain things. Cause you know, he got like Tupac's jewelry.
Yeah.
He has Pharrell's jewelry.
Yeah.
You know, he's collecting things. And then I seen, you know, some negative stuff about some stuff that Kendrick Lamar said about the colonizing and stuff like that. And he shouldn't be doing that. And I want to get your initial thoughts on, is that a good thing that he's kind of collecting, if you want to call it like artifacts or history of hip hop, or is that a bad thing?
I don't think it's a bad thing. Drake is definitely a student of the game.
Yeah.
He has studied this game from bottom to the top. He's paid his dues. He put in the work. I mean, like he is hip hop, regardless of how you look at it.
Yeah.
You don't stay number one for 15 years if you ain't studied the game.
Facts.
If you ain't, you know, he's rapped with the pioneer like Lil Wayne side by side.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
So like he definitely, just like we were. When we was small, we was looking at Dipset, we was looking at The Rock, the Rough Riders. He was doing the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, he's about around our age. He was doing the same thing. So you can't be mad at him for having that much respect and love for the game like that. And he wants to collect those things that, you know what I mean? Like, like I said, he did an interview saying that, hey, I sacrificed not having a family life and not having a normal life to do this.
Yeah.
So I'm soaking it all in, you know.
Yeah. I agree 100%, man. I mean, ain't nobody else doing anything like that. Ain't nobody else kind of trying to preserve hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Right. Nobody else went and bought, you know, Tupac stuff or Pharrell's jewelry, or, you know, ain't no telling how much you paid for that coat. Ain't no telling.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just think it's so cool, man. And it's just more respect for Drake. No matter if you love Drake, you hate Drake, I have so much respect for him because he is very, very important to hip hop.
Yeah.
And he is one of the only few artists who, like you said, can transition in the times and keep that same sound of what people are listening to.
Shout out Drake.
Shout out to Drake, man.
Keep it pushing, see through the dark like Stevie Wonder.